Hi everyone, I am joined here by Sarayu Velpula, who is actually India's latest Women Grandmaster. First of all, Sarayu, congratulations on this
Thank
achievement.
you. Thank you.
How are you feeling? How's the feeling after getting this title?
Yeah, it feels happy and relaxed.
Was this something you were like actively pursuing for a long time, or you had in mind that I have to achieve this like that?
No, not really.
So it was something like which happened, and you're playing and it
Yeah,
happened, right?
yeah.
That's really wonderful to know. And tell us a little bit about which was this last tournament you were playing where you achieved your norm. Which tournament was this?
It was Serbian mainly.
Mhm.
So yeah, I achieved my last norm there.
And this was the first time actually you were playing the Serbian League, right?
Yes, yeah.
How was the experience there playing in a team event sort of?
It
And
was nice.
it was nice, yeah.
Yeah, it was yeah. My team captain was so chill and he was helping me with preparation.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
So
it was nice.
that's amazing. How was the structure of the league like? Like how many players per team, and how was it? If you can tell us a bit.
Six players were in the team
Mhm.
and I was playing in both two.
Board
I
two.
played all 11 rounds. Yeah.
Yeah, I was seeing that. I mean, in team events, it's not very common, right, to see that you're
Yeah,
playing all the 11 rounds. But
yeah, yeah.
it was nice to see. And I think you faced some strong opposition there as well. Yes.
Yes.
So I think without further ado, we should jump into the games. So there are three
Yeah.
tournaments actually in which you made your three WGM norms. And first, I want to start off with the tournament which brought my attention to you actually, which is
Yeah.
this Ponte Vedra Masters. I think very memorable tournament.
Yeah.
Yes, Sarayu.
Yes, yeah, very memorable.
Uh, just tell us a bit about this tournament. I think it was a very strong event, if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah.
and you finished second here.
Yes.
Uh,
Well, I was the last year of the tournament.
yeah, and like, do you think that helped at the time that you were like, okay, I don't have any pressure, I can just play freely, right?
Yeah, it really helped. Yeah.
It really helped, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure it did. I think many good things happened after this tournament to you.
Yeah.
And we can already see the rating. I think it's just 1845 at the time. This is in
Yeah.
2023, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so I think we will take a look at this game of yours against Vyom Vidyarthi. Uh,
Okay.
you can see the camera well, sir. Like you
I
can see the
can't.
board and everything.
No, no, I can't see the word.
Okay, okay. Just a minute. Just a minute. Switch it here also, right? Yeah. I think you will be able to see the board now very
Yes.
soon
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
and see it, right?
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay, so let's start off. I think this tournament was special in many ways as we discussed, but this game
Yeah.
also I think was quite impressive. You played e4
Yes.
and you were playing against the French here.
Yes.
Uh,
Yeah.
any specific memories from this opening which like come to you? Did you have
Actually,
any like preparation for this guy?
no, this is the second on like of the day.
Mhm.
So I didn't have much time to prepare, and he was blitzing. So he was well prepared, but I was not.
Yeah.
So I was a
But
little nervous.
yeah, it's still like very normal stuff. I think there's main line
Yeah.
theory.
Yeah.
And yeah, everything is going quite well here so far. I think idea is to you will castle queen side, right? And sort of attack
Yes.
his king side.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened actually in the next few moves. And
Yeah.
you can stop me when you were sort of out of book.
No, actually, I was out of book already.
Okay, so like from the opening itself, I think you were sort of like on your own, yes?
Yes.
Ah. And I think after the move queen e3, rook b8, we sort of enter a position where both sides are playing for the attack.
Yeah.
And probably this was not the best for him, right? This
Yes.
queen f5
Yeah.
move.
Yeah. He has to play b4.
And I guess the idea is that he will get counterplay faster on the queen side,
Yes.
yes? Mhm.
Yes. Yeah.
And b4 is sharper because it forces a decision. You have to
Yes.
take, I guess. Or you
Yeah.
can also take the knight back. But if you take, then rook b4 and yeah,
Yeah.
this seems to be pretty good for black.
Yes. Yeah.
But queen a5 is a mistake, and
Yeah.
yeah, how long did it take you to like figure out f5? Was it very obvious?
Yeah, I think it was very obvious because I have to start an attack.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, just starting an attack probably is the first thought here because whoever is faster will
yeah,
win the race.
yeah, yeah,
He took knight d4, and this is already a mistake. And the
yes,
next move, I will ask our viewers if they can find
yeah,
out. I think very beautiful move. So, guys, if you can please pause the video and try to find this very nice move. So, Sarayu, if you can reveal the answer here.
F6.
F6, yeah, what a move. And how long did this one take for you to figure out? Because the recapture, I think, is very like natural, but you somehow
Yes,
understood very nicely that with
yeah,
F6, there are enough threats, right, which you have.
yeah, yeah. I think once you see the idea, it's not hard to find it. Like it's not hard to think about it. Like,
Mhm.
but I think seeing the idea is is hard.
Yeah, that's the difficult
Yeah,
part because if you don't see the
yeah,
idea, then like F6, you will
yeah,
never play mostly.
yeah, yeah.
Uh, okay, so what happens if you just try to save the knight? If you just go back something like, I don't know, knight f5,
Bishop F5,
bishop f5, ef5.
EF5, and Queen G5.
Yeah. And if g6, I guess just queen h6, yeah.
Queen H6.
And
Yeah,
yeah, mate is forced. So you cannot really
yeah,
do that. So I guess
yeah,
black has to give up that piece. I mean, he cannot sit with the material.
yeah.
And that's what your opponent did also. He went back queen d8, just like
Yes.
he's like, okay, you take the knight. I don't care. I have to save my
Yeah,
king. But I
yeah,
think it's already too late for that. And now
yeah,
you took, but
yeah.
his king side is very weak, right? And at this point in
Yes.
the game, like, did you think you're already winning?
Yeah.
So you were pretty
I know I had
sure
a
about the fact.
yes.
That's amazing. And yeah, it does seem like completely winning position, and he has to give up, I think, another piece, and just a piece up.
Yes.
And I think the game probably like after this went on very smoothly, right? You didn't face much difficulties.
Not really. I think I messed up somewhere, but yeah. But
Okay.
I didn't let my advantage slip, but I could have won in much easier way. Like
Yeah. But probably like during this tournament, I think this was one of the strongest events you had played until that point of time. So maybe you were
yes.
also like a little bit scared, right? That okay, I'm winning, I have to
Yeah.
avoid this.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And that probably did contribute. But yeah, I mean, as far as I can see, the game went quite smoothly. And I think in the next few moves, yeah,
Yeah.
you just converted your advantage quite smoothly. And yeah, probably it shouldn't have come to this like to this extent where you just have one pawn and it became a bit
Yeah.
harder. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think his king was still under attack, right? That was the main
Yes.
point.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is the finish of the game. And here he resigned because
Yeah.
checkmate is coming and he cannot do anything about it.
Yeah.
But what a win this was, and I think a very important one as well. And you had an amazing performance. You increased 211 points in this tournament,
Yeah.
actually, which is insane to think about in just one tournament.
Yeah.
And yeah, looking at the scorecard, I can see just one loss you had, which was against Vignesh, who won the
Yeah.
tournament. This one.
Yes. Yeah.
Uh, After this tournament, like, did it increase a lot of your confidence?
Yeah. It did.
And after this, I think you started playing more and more of these strong events, starting from open tournaments to just normally strong tournaments. You were playing more and more. And
Yeah. But not much. But yeah. Comparatively, yes.
did something happen after 2023? Like, did you decide to play lesser tournaments in between, or like how was the setup at the time? If you can share with us, because your
I
next
think I.
WGM norm came quite a bit later,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. I play a lot of tournaments in India after 2020, like in 2024, in
Mhm,
2024 especially.
mhm,
So, and there were so many underrated players in India, obviously.
mhm.
So I didn't get chance to get my WGM now. So I was facing all the lower rated. So
Yeah,
yeah,
that is a like problem, of course, in with these GM tournaments in India that it's very
yeah,
hard to make norms, right?
yes, yeah.
But
So
did you think like this experience also taught you to like face lower rated players? Was it helpful for you playing these
yeah,
events?
it was very helpful. Yeah, definitely.
That's really nice. And now we come to this tournament in Paris. This was the Paris Masters. Okay, spoilers. I think we should go to the first move. Uh, I'll just flip the board. And this is which tournament was this, sorry, if you can tell us?
This is in Paris, recent tournament which I
Yeah,
played like 2 months ago.
2 months
Uh,
ago, right?
yeah.
And I think also quite a strong field here, many strong
Yes.
players, notably like women's world number one, who Ifan was also playing.
Yeah. Yeah. She was the top seed.
She was the top seed, right? And here
Yeah.
you're up against Kashish Jan. He's an international master, I think.
Mm. Yes. Yeah.
Yes. And here you had the black pieces. I think also
Yeah.
very interesting game. And he started with e4 and you played c5. Is the Sicilian your main weapon against e4 or something you like to play more?
This is my only weapon. I don't play anything else.
Okay, so against e4 it is all the time c5, right?
Yeah.
And then in the Sicilian you can choose like what kind of line you want to play, depending on how white responds,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I think your opponent here just went for the open Sicilian, yes?
Yeah.
And this is all your prep, I'm assuming. This you're well versed with all
Yes.
of this. And this
Yes.
is a very well-known theory as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, this what's the idea behind this? I think this is also very well known, right? But doubling your pawns,
Yeah.
like
Yes. Yes.
so I'm guessing the point is to like sort of create a stronghold in the center.
And also control the defense.
Yeah. That's quite important. It's
Yeah.
very difficult for his knight to now come to d5 at any point
Yes.
actually. And
Yeah.
also after castling, maybe you'll get the open f file is
Yeah.
also a good point. Hmm.
Yeah.
So after fe6, knight g5, queen d7. And I'm guessing for white, the plan is sort of to hit this pawn a little bit because it's
Yes.
sort of weak.
Yeah.
And this is still your preparation up till this point.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
And queen h3, knight d8, long castles, and h6, bishop b6 here. And this, I think, already starting to take the position is sort of starting to take a wild turn. And is this still
Yeah.
theory or like
Yes. Yes.
this
It
is
is.
still theory? Yeah. Wow. Castle, bishop d8, and now you have to take hg5. Otherwise,
Yeah.
you I think because
Yeah.
because otherwise there's queen e6, yes, and you lose this pawn.
Yes.
So hg5 is
Yeah.
critical. Bishop e7, queen e7, rook d2, rook
Yeah.
ac8, queen e3, knight d7. And okay, we can, I guess, say that sort of the storm has a little bit settled in, and
Yeah.
now some like most of the mannered pieces are out of the board, only the knights remain. How
Yeah.
did you evaluate this position for you? What was your evaluation of this?
I think it was equal, and black has to play on the c file, like with b5, rook c6, maybe double up the rook,
Mhm.
and white will try to attack on the king side.
Yeah. Maybe try to create some sort of pawn storm because
Yeah.
okay, his rooks can get pretty active if
Yeah.
wants. So knight d7, g3 in this position, and now you went b5. As you mentioned, you have to start play on the queen side,
Yeah.
and you're doing that. h4, g4, h5. This is again, I think, sort of similar to the previous game where it's
Yeah.
sort of a race where who can attack first, right?
Yeah.
And I think already the engines sort of start to give you an edge. Did you feel that during the game that you are already?
Yes, I felt it was not easy to play from white because
Mhm,
you can't really generate any counter that easily because king side is closed. I thought it's easy to play from black.
mhm.
Yeah.
And did you think, okay, with the trade of queens, probably it becomes better for white because you would still have
Yeah.
this pawn. But I
Weaknesses.
think,
Yeah.
yeah, like if the queens are on the board, probably you can still generate a very strong attack.
Yeah.
And after h5, you went knight c5. What's the idea here? Like you want to go some knight a4
Yeah.
probably?
To play b4 and maybe stop knight a4.
Mhm. Yeah, okay. So the knight has to go back, and now
Yeah.
basically you will get a free c5
Yeah.
completely. Okay. So after knight c5, king b1, b4, knight d1, rook f3. And I think already it seems like all of the white pieces are starting to go to the back row, right?
Yeah.
And they're not very active. And queen g5, rook e2.
Actually, instead of queen d5, I think I should have played a5, a4 directly. I was actually worried about this rook h4, rook into g4.
Mhm.
But according to Indian, it doesn't really matter. You just have to push your pawns and give the g4 pawn.
Okay. So this like loss of the g4 pawn doesn't matter much in the long run, right? And here you
Yeah,
can directly play something like, as you mentioned, a5 and just
a5.
start
Yeah,
pushing. And
yeah,
after, as you mentioned, rook h4, it's not much of a problem. You can just continue a4
yeah,
and just give up this pawn. Yeah, but
yeah,
practically maybe not so easy to evaluate, right?
yeah,
You're
yeah.
thinking that maybe now he's starting to get some attack, he will play some h3 or
Yes,
something.
yeah.
And here you have to find king h7 or king
King
h8.
h7.
Yeah, king
Yeah,
to get out of the pin. But you
yeah,
made a practical choice, I think. You went queen g5. You were like, I'm not allowing any of these ideas to come.
yeah, yeah,
And rook e2, and now you went f5. And
yeah,
it does seem like a white's attack has now come to a halt. There's no attack actually.
yeah, yeah,
And it is you are the only person who is attacking.
yeah,
Rook h4 he played, but okay. Just rook d3 was a very interesting move, I think. Wow, what's the point
yeah.
behind rook d3?
I just want to play rook d4 and attack the e4 pawn, but
Mhm.
I don't know. I completely missed knight e3. I was under time pressure, so
Yeah, okay. Here your opponent played knight e3. So,
yeah,
but just to show our viewers, I mean, it's impossible to take, right?
yeah,
Because just queen c1 check, I think, is a very beautiful move. And knight
yeah,
b3. And yeah, this is checkmate here.
yeah,
So your opponent saw that. Of course, maybe for him also, rook d3 came as a very surprising move. This
yeah,
idea of rook d4 and just hitting the e4 pawn probably was not something expected.
yeah.
But now, after knight e3, I think it is white who's a little bit better. Yes.
Yes, yeah,
And after rook d4, I think the point is that you lose the g4 pawn now, and he can take with the knight.
yeah,
And like, were you a little bit disheartened at the time that okay, now I've lost a
yes,
pawn. Where will I find my play?
yes, but I don't have time to think uh, about this. So,
Yeah. No,
yeah,
like you just have to keep playing. Yeah.
yeah,
And that's what you did actually. You continued with your counterplay a4 and okay, his attack comes h6, b3, and apparently a b3 is a better option here. But again, probably he's also low on time at this point.
yes, yes,
And yeah, again to figure out after a b3 to go h7 is yeah not at all easy. And it's also not
yeah,
clear to me how white is better here for that matter.
mhm, yes,
So he played hg7, king g7, and here I think knight h2 turned out to be the big mistake, right?
yeah.
What should he have played? Do you think? Here?
Queen h1 and rook h1. Maybe start with ab3 and then finish
Yeah, maybe start with a b3,
and
and
then
now
queen
just
h2.
queen h1, right?
Yeah,
And yeah, I think pretty hard to stop this attack. I mean, you
yes,
can try this, but he went knight h2. I'm not
yeah,
sure of the idea. Probably he wanted to go knight f3 and sort of hit the
yeah,
queen.
yeah,
But now I think come the really beautiful tactics, which you once again
yeah.
found. I really want to know how much time did this one take for you?
No, I was actually planning this trick, so it was not that tough.
Okay, so like you had seen this
Yeah,
idea a few moves back, right?
yeah, yes, yes,
And once again, I'll ask our viewers to pause the video and try to find out this very beautiful move which Sarayu played with the black pieces here. So Sarayu, what's the move here?
knight d3,
Knight d3, and I think sort of the similar ideas to rook d3
rook
with
d3, yeah,
the c1 square being quite vulnerable.
yeah.
Okay, first look at this. If he just takes, what's the thing? That you will
Rook
play with
c1,
queen
yeah, queen
c1,
c1,
and then
queen
this
c1.
b takes a2, right?
Or maybe queen c1, king c1, b8 also. Yeah,
Yeah,
anything.
yeah. Actually, no, that doesn't work. After
Oh, that doesn't
this,
work?
yeah. Now because he has this move, which I think, okay, it's very hard to see, I guess. He has rook c2
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
and,
It's a
and is
seven.
getting in there. Okay, wow.
Yeah.
But I think, of course, during the game,
B8,
you
yeah.
yeah, you would have completely figured this out, of course.
Yeah.
C3, rook c1, queen c1, and b2, and you just win the queen.
Yes.
And that is why probably it was very important for him to take this a pawn.
A B3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Because this trick would not have existed if he would have taken it before. Okay,
Yes.
knight d3, and in the game he played queen d1 actually,
Yes.
which is I guess a
Yeah.
good try.
Yeah.
And now I think you continue with sort of the same trick. Queen c1
Yeah.
check,
That's good. Yeah.
queen c1, knight c1, and he cannot really take, I guess, because of ba2, and you cannot like he cannot stop you from queening, of course.
Yes.
So here he had to go rook e1, and now you went ba2 check. Again, the knight cannot be taken because just queens,
Yeah.
and I think a very beautiful finish to this game, right? With
Yes.
rook, rook c2.
Yeah.
Uh, he went knight f3, and this final shot I really liked a lot, a3. Yeah, such a nice finish to the game. I think a
Yeah.
very satisfying end, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So with this game, I see, Sarayu, that you are someone who plays very resourcefully in sort of these complicated tactical positions. Would you define yourself as sort of a like aggressive player or more of a
Yeah.
positional nature?
No, no. More of that was okay.
More of an aggressive player. And yeah, I can see that with your opening choices as well. You mentioned that Sicilian is the
Yeah.
first thing you play.
Yeah.
And how much of these opening decisions are influenced by your trainer, CRG Krishna? Sorry, Krishna Teja. If you can tell us a little
Yeah.
bit about him.
Yeah. I think he'll only help me with openings, middle game, and everything, actually. So, yeah.
So during tournaments, is the role of Mr. Krishna Teja something like as a second to you, where he will suggest you opening lines?
Yes. Yes. He will suggest me opening lines. He will send files.
And it is not just openings training with him, right? It is like a overall training. You will also train middle
Yes.
games and end
Middle
games
game.
with
Yeah.
him and everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
When did you start working with Krishna Teja?
I think in 2022. Yeah.
2022. So it has been like
Yes.
3 years now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
3 years.
can you mention a little bit about his role in your chess career?
I think in 2020, actually, I was stuck in this 1800
Mhm.
rating only. I
Mhm.
think it changed after joining like Velocity Chess Academy. Kittu, Krishna Teja and Varun helped me a lot with everything, with opening, middle game, and end game. I think he played a huge role. Yeah.
And yeah, 3 years now, and you've been working with him still for a long
Yes.
time now, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we can see the results clearly. Your chess has grown rapidly. Uh,
Yeah.
if there's one thing which is said to you while like working, or which changed sort of your conception about chess training, which was quite important to you, something like that, if you can share.
Actually, I don't think there's one specific thing. I don't really remember anything like specifically, but
Mhm.
with openings, middle game, everything actually. Like, so there's no specific thing.
So like there's lots of things which he
Yeah.
told you and taught you. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really amazing actually to hear.
Yeah.
And now we move on to this Serbian League tournament where you scored your final WGM now,
Yeah.
actually. And yeah, this was also, I think, very interesting game. You were having the black pieces in this game, and your
Yes.
opponent was IM Sanjin Kulu.
Yeah.
And you were playing for this team called Cast Ice Lava, right?
Yeah.
How did you get in like touch with playing the Serbian league? Like, did some people from the team reach out, and how was your experience playing in this
Yes.
team tournament?
Actually, the team captain reached out to Krishna Teja, so I got the offer like that.
Mhm.
So yeah, it was very
And
nice to play this league. Uh,
mhm,
and the team support and everything is so incredible.
that's amazing. And
Yeah.
I'm guessing you will return again next year to play the Serbian
Yeah.
league. Yeah?
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
And how did it, like, how was the difference in playing like an individual tournament to this team tournament where you have to like keep an eye on other boards, and
Yes.
was it allowed to consult with your captain before taking a draw or
Yes,
something?
it is.
It
Yeah,
is,
it
yeah.
is.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
that's like a very new experience, right, from playing these
yes.
individual tournaments.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
It's very different actually.
yeah, and I think also you will get to interact a lot with your teammates, train with them
Yes.
together, right?
Yeah, yeah,
And in this tournament, I think there were a lot of male players, as I can see, and you were playing board two, so you got to
yeah,
face quite a few strong players.
yeah. Actually, I was the only female player.
Oh wow, you were the only
Yeah.
female player there. That's
Yes,
really that's really amazing, and you were playing on board two on this team.
yes, yes.
That's wonderful actually, and
Yeah,
I think playing such strong tournaments as these and team tournaments like this will definitely help your chess as it is
yes,
right now as well, I think.
yeah.
And let's dive into this game. E4, and we already know what you're going to play. It's
Yeah.
C5, of course. Knight F3, D6, and again we enter the main line of Sicilian, and you play the Najdorf here.
Yes.
And you're of course very well prepared in these positions. Just tell me when it went sort of off book for you.
Okay.
And I think this is all relatively well-known theory. Uh,
Yeah,
White does get the pawn on d5 here, but I'm guessing it's not that big of a deal.
yeah.
Uh, I think the idea is sort of you can try to attack this pawn on d5, right?
Yes.
Mhm. You went queen c7, c4, a5, a4, and short castles.
Yeah. Here I'm out of book.
Mhm.
A4
So
actually was a new move.
a4
Like I
was,
didn't know.
yeah,
Yeah.
so probably was a novelty, or even if it wasn't, you did not know about this.
Yeah. I didn't know.
But after castles, don't you think that maybe h5 is not so good after castles?
No, I think yeah, maybe I should have played H4 and play Knight H5 instead of
Mhm.
Castle.
Mhm. So that would
Yeah.
have been better, but it's fine, right? To play like
Yeah,
this in
it's
the
fine.
sense, like
Yes, yes.
it is completely fine for black, I'm assuming.
Yeah, yeah,
And your opponent also castled, rook f8, and he went king h1, sort of trying to tuck in his king. And knight c5 is probably not the best here, right, Sarayu?
yes, yes, yes.
Mhm. And he went knight c5, d c5, and uh, bishop d3. And I'm guessing the idea is that he's trying to get an attack on the king side, and he will get it
Yeah,
before you.
yeah, yeah,
But okay, you continue with the plan. You have to generate counter play. So h4 was your choice.
yeah.
Rook a d1, rook a6 here. And what's the idea behind rook a6?
To actually play Knight H5 and white can actually play Bishop G5 and Bishop F6 with the idea of D6. So I
Okay,
can't take
so
on D6 because
so
Bishop
let's say after
H6.
rook a6, he goes something like I don't know. In the game, he played bishop g5,
Yeah,
and now your idea is to just go knight h5, right?
yeah.
And point is
If
you
I
will
didn't
go.
play Rook A6,
Mhm.
maybe he would have taken on E7 and played D6.
Okay. So the point is to stop d6.
Yeah,
Okay. I see. So yeah, to prevent d6, and okay, and your knight can probably also try some sort
yeah,
of tricks here at some point.
yes,
Like when
yeah.
your rook is maybe on h6, it can swing over
Maybe
also,
I
right?
can play Rook H6. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Very creative idea, I must say. Knight h5 and rook f even, and now you went g6. G6 is just to give the king some luft, or
Yeah, and also support the H5 knight when I
yeah,
take on D3, Queen D3. Yeah,
correct. Yeah, yeah. The knight is now supported. That's fair. And rook e4 he played, and now you went h3. He did take the pawn, but if he
yes.
doesn't and goes something like g3,
Yeah, I think that is the best. No.
okay. And now you'll just maybe take bishop g5 as you
Yeah,
did in the game
yes.
also. Bishop
Yeah,
g5, queen g5, and this endgame probably is not so good for you, I'm guessing.
yes, yes. Because H3 pawn is weak.
Mhm. Yeah, h3 pawn is a bit isolated, and he can win it, I think, even with this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm. But he decided against it, and he played gh3, which is
Yes.
like free pawn. And I think this is not the best decision because
Yeah.
now you can just take bishop g5, bishop queen g5, and you have this move knight f4, and your knight gets on a really good square, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And at this point of the game, like, how were you feeling? Did you think your position is already better, or did you feel he still has pressure?
I felt I was a little bit better,
Mhm.
but I was under time pressure again. So
Okay.
you know, I was
So
worried about that.
yeah, you are not really sure that way, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now he goes bishop f1, f6 now, and now he found this nice trick, I think, with queen f.
Yes.
Yeah, he went queen f6. Actually, here
Yes.
the engines also suggest another move, which
Queen
is
F4.
yeah, queen f4, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you consider this during the game?
Yeah. And I thought black is better after Queen F4, but turned out it was wrong.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean, black does have more chances, I think, to sort of
Yeah.
create an attack. But white also has their own play with rook
Yeah.
d1 and
Yeah.
sort of coming in here, and yeah, it's not so
Yeah.
easy now.
Yes.
Now, probably after f5, you just have to. There are many ways white can continue.
Mm.
But of course, this is again, as you mentioned, during the game, you felt like it is black who's better. Probably your opponent also felt the same way. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so after f6, he went queen h6. And now you go rook e7.
Yeah, which was not the best.
Mhm. What's the best way here? Like, how should you continue, you think?
I think I should have played F5,
F5, yeah.
but I didn't understand what to play after Rook E3.
Mhm. Yeah, it's probably yeah, it's not so obvious to understand also. And during the game, you were not clear, right, about this.
Yes. Yeah.
Probably, okay, the engine suggests queen d6 to
Yeah.
try
Maybe
to.
Rook E7, Rook H7 with idea.
Mhm. Yeah, that can. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, that can be an idea for sure.
Yeah.
During the game, you played rook e7, and
Yes.
now he gives this exchange sack. Uh,
Yeah.
and idea is, I guess, he'll just take here.
Yes. When I played
Uh,
Rook E7, I thought this position was okay, but
mhm.
then when I'm playing, I felt it was already losing.
Yeah, it's not losing actually.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
In
Yeah.
hindsight, we can see that, but of course, during the game, it does feel scary to lose this
Yes.
pawn like this, king f8,
Yeah.
queen h6, and I think your opponent can already force a draw if they want to here.
Yes.
Yeah, but okay, it does seem that like they were like, okay, I want to play for a win, and they have
Yeah.
every right to, of course, because it is white
Yeah.
who's a bit better.
Yes.
F5, queen h5. Probably queen h5 is again a step in the wrong direction, but it's very difficult to understand. And at this point, I'm guessing you both are quite low on time, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you found queen f7. You, of course, you're happy to trade queens if you can,
Yes.
because
Yeah.
then like your up and exchange should be enough.
Yeah.
And I think bishop d3 was the start of where things started going wrong.
Yes. But yeah, here he would have taken on F5, Bishop F5.
Yeah. Did you see this during the game? Because bishop
No.
f5 is such a cool trick, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. No, we are under time pressure, so we were playing fast. So,
Yeah, it's
and
very difficult. After rook
yes.
e8, I mean, you have to give up
Queen
the
off.
queen, f8, king f8. And he's also taking this pawn with check. And yeah, this should be winning for white. Although this is also
Yes.
not that simple because you still
Yeah.
have pair of rooks, but this should
Yes.
be winning.
Yeah.
So after bishop d3, rook a g6, bishop f5 was the last attempt, but he went
Yeah.
queen f4.
Yeah.
And now you found this very nice move, queen e7, right?
Queen
Which
C1.
is
Yeah.
like, because there's back rank here.
Yes. Yes.
Queen e7, rook f1, uh, rook f6, queen b8, rook f8, queen f4. And Okay, he sort of repeat the position, but of course he wants to win, so he now goes back with his queen, trying to hit
Yes.
here. And at this point, did you sense that okay, you have good chances also because the position is quite complicated,
Yes, yes.
and you were like, okay, no draw here. Now I will also play for a win, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And okay, rook e8, bishop b1, and I think the game sort of came to an abrupt end because it was quite a good fight. But okay, the
Yeah.
both of you are under time pressure, so someone has to
Yes.
crack.
Yeah.
And here, rook e1 was probably the major mistake which he made, right?
Yes. Yes. Right.
And he just moved. He just probably missed this because
This.
this pawn is angry. Okay,
Yeah.
now he goes queen f2, but okay, just queen f4. Rook e8 check doesn't matter. You just go king f7, rook e1, and you finished off the game with rook d2. And here,
Okay.
your opponent had to resign, right?
Yes.
Wow, what a game. I think this game also a very good example of resilience, right, Sarayu? You had sort of a
Yeah.
tough position, but you kept
Yes.
pushing.
Yeah.
And you are also not someone who takes draws very lightly, right? You're always like, let's go for a fight.
Yeah.
That's a very nice attitude, I must say, like a very fighting
Thank you.
attitude. And okay, I'll just come to this other scene now. Yeah. So, Sarayu, it was wonderful actually looking over all your games, and
Thank you.
I think one thing in common is the attacking spirit in all these three games. Uh,
Yeah.
Very strong attacks, good play against the opponent's king. Resilience is one thing I will say, and
Thank you.
defending sort of tough positions. Is there any specific training you do for these sorts of things, or like is it something which comes naturally to you, sort of?
No, for attack and everything, I do work on calculation.
Mhm.
Apart from that, no.
So calculation and of course there's openings and endgames that is like regular
Yes.
study for you.
Yeah.
And all this study takes place inside the Velocity Chess Academy, right? That's what I hear.
No, now I'm taking online, but before
Okay.
that, yes.
Yeah,
I
before
used to
that,
go to
because I
academy.
remember after
Yeah.
this Ponte Vedra Masters, I asked you, you were like, I'm still in the academy. I'm training there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And so, like, for some point of time, you did spend a lot of time in the academy there and trained, right?
Yes. Yes.
How did you meet Krishna Teja? Like, did someone introduce you to him, or how was it?
No, I got to know because he came to Hyderabad. He opened Velocity Academy. So,
Ah, okay. So that way, and you were like, okay, maybe it makes sense to go there and train.
yes. Yes.
And you are living right now in Hyderabad only, sorry?
No, no, I'm living in Warangal.
Warangal. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. And how's your how are other endeavors from chess going for you? Are you right now in school or how is it?
No, no, I completed school. I was in, like, I'm doing my degree.
Mhm.
So I think uh, everything is good now. I got sponsorship from Prabha Foundation and MGD1. I'm
Yeah,
very thankful and grateful. So yeah, and I'm also grateful to Krishna Teja and also my parents,
of course.
my sister, yeah, who is helping me in each and every step of my chess journey. So yeah,
Was there sort of a chess background in your family? Did someone play
no,
chess? You're the
no,
first one. Ah.
yeah, I'm the first one.
And now you will probably like continue now. Like do your mom and dad now follow your games at some times? Like
Yes,
do they they know
yeah,
how to see
they'll follow
the
every game.
okay,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
will follow every game, yeah.
yeah, yeah.
And so they will open up chess.com or Leeches and see the live
Yes,
broadcast and everything.
yes,
Oh,
yeah,
that's really wonderful. And what's next for you, Saryu? Because as you mentioned, now you have good financial support from the Prabha
yes,
Foundation and
yeah,
MGD1.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
Tell us a little bit about how that support has been. Like, did they support you with money or how was the thing?
Yeah, they supported me with money so I could play more strong events in foreign, like, and also they supported me for coaching also. So yeah, and also I attended Judith Polgar camp because of Praha Foundation. They sponsored
Yes.
the trip. It was amazing. So yeah.
Yeah, I do remember there were some very nice photos which came out of
Yeah.
that camp. And
Yes.
how was that experience training with Judith? Like, and of course you are a big fan of her, yes, I'm assuming, because how you play.
Yes, yes. Yeah, yeah. It was very, very wonderful because she is one of the best, like the only female player who got 2,700.
Mhm.
And yeah, to take coaching from her, I think it's a very great opportunity. I'm very thankful to her. Yeah.
That's amazing. And as you can play more and more tournaments now outside, is chess the only thing which you are doing at the moment or something
Yes.
else? Oh,
No, no.
that's
Chess is
amazing.
only thing.
So
Yeah.
like it's all day just training chess and like the life of a professional chess player, basically.
Yes.
Wow,
Yes.
that's really wonderful to hear, and I'm grateful for the support you receive from your
Yeah.
family and of course Prava Foundation for sure. They helped out a
Yeah. Yeah.
lot. What's
Yes.
the plan from here on out? You have now achieved the WGM title. Any
Yes.
title you keep in mind now for
I want
beginners?
to achieve my IM title.
Mhm.
Uh, I have one IM now, so I have to get two more now, and I already crossed 2,400, so rating is not as
Yeah. What's your live rating right now? Sorry, it's
2,291.
2291, right?
Yes.
So you just need two more IM norms, and that
Yes.
should that should be good. I think with the
Yeah.
Ponte Vedra Masters, you also want a GM norm there, right?
No, no, no. Only
Which
IM.
one? Only IM norm and WGM norm for sure.
WGM. Yeah.
Yeah. That's really wonderful, actually. Sarayu, thank you so much for your time. I wish you
Thank
all the
you.
best
Thank
for
you.
for all that's coming next. What's up next for you? Which tournament?
I'm playing Women National.
Okay, so the Women National Championship, December this year. We will see you
Yes.
in Kolkata, and
Yeah.
I think quite a strong event there. So best
Yeah.
wishes for that, Sarayu.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sarayu.
Thank you.
I am joined here by International Master Krishna Teja, who is actually the coach of WGM, Sarayu Velpula, who I just interviewed a few minutes back. And he's also the coach of National Under 13 Girls Champion, Dikshita Modipalli. Uh, Krishna, you're doing some amazing work here at the Velocity Chess Academy in Hyderabad. Tell us a little bit about that and how that endeavor started for you.
Yeah, thank you. So yeah, I started academy like 4 years ago. By this
Mhm.
December, it will be four. So yeah, both Sarayu and Dikshita is like joined the academy 3 years ago.
Okay.
So last
So,
3 years they are
so
with
they're
us.
like old students for you,
Yeah,
basically.
sort of. Almost when they both came around, 4 5 people are there around like that time. So yeah, it's like offline. It's an offline academy, like full time happening. Like throughout the year, it will be there. So except on weekends. So yeah, like both of them are like work very hard for last 3 years. So like yeah, it's because of their hard work and their parents support it happened. Like Saryu recently in this February she shifted to her hometown. I mean she shifted there and taking online class, but yeah, Diksha is continuing with the offline academy.
How did that idea come through of opening an offline chess academy in Hyderabad? Because you were also training students before that on an offline
True.
basis.
That directly I started offline academy.
Okay. So that was your first coaching endeavor with
Yeah,
this academy.
exactly.
Okay. How did coaching come into your life, Krishna? If you can tell us a little bit about that. You're a strong player, you're an IM yourself. Uh,
Yeah.
Tell us how coaching, like how was it coaching which attracted you?
Yeah, like pandemic changed everything for many people.
Yeah.
So like that, like I have ambition to become GM. I was like I had one GM now. Was
Mhm.
continuously missing the second GM norm for like almost 7 8 times. And
Okay.
okay, we have like pandemic. I continued to work hard. Then after the pandemic, okay, one two trips like there were ups and downs and financial reasons are there. So with the family and all. So I thought, okay, I can start the academy, and I thought I can still manage to play. But yeah, after I started in a while, I understood it is not possible to manage both. When you start an offline academy, things are different. And yeah, and one more thing is offline academy now there are a lot of difference between before pandemic and now in terms of our coaching also because like in my childhood
Mm-hmm.
so when there are some IMs GMs coming and conducting offline camps we used to be so much interested
Yeah.
like we literally wanted to attend an offline camp and all.
Right.
Now all those IMs GMs who used to come from far and have coaching camps in India, they are not
Mhm.
coming because now online becomes so famous.
Yeah. Now
People think
everyone wants to
online.
train online only. It's easier, convenient that way.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. So, but I can say I got my first GM norm because of an offline camp. In 2018, it was conducted like one Russian GM. His name is Amanatofar.
Yeah.
He came to, yeah. He used to come regularly. So that camps, no, like almost for 15 days, the camp went, and I worked for some 10-15 days, and I played really well in the tournament. So not only that, like after that, okay, this there are no camps after pandemic.
Yeah.
So yeah, mostly people are interested to give and take online class only. So yeah, like I know from my childhood, I was literally struggling. Most of the knowledgeable players who are, it's not about the titles, IMs or GMs, who are really good. They're doing only one-to-one coaching or somewhere online. They're not keeping any offline academies because of all the management work and all. So I used to struggle a lot in my childhood. So I decided in my childhood, if when I wanted to become coach, it doesn't matter whether I'm IM or GM. I wanted to do offline academy only. It's like that. So yeah, when I wanted to do coaching, I directly started that.
That's really amazing to hear this story and how it all formulated for you, actually. What are some of the advantages you would say that you can offer to your students while you're training them offline? I hear that they stay also in the
Yeah.
like in
Yeah.
the academy only. So
Yeah,
there are
not in
like
the academy. We have some 5-10 minutes of walk, and
okay,
then like different situation. Like yeah, we have two BHKs we are managing. Like
okay.
students can stay. Actually, yeah, last year there are a lot of girls stayed. Like girls residential also there. Now
Mhm.
again, more people are asking. We are thinking to restart it maybe from this Jan or Feb.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, that's really wonderful. And like most of the day, like 8, 9 hours, maybe they're spending in the academy, right?
Yeah, morning
Training
10
with
to
you.
evening 5, sort of
Okay.
6 hours. But yeah,
Mhm.
some students, even after that, they can just sit and work.
Yeah.
Yeah, because obviously, when people are shifting, remember, if they're residential,
Mhm.
obviously the residential place is not better than academy. Like,
Yeah.
see, even when I wanted to work on chess, when I wanted to see, I have the habit of, collecting game positions from top games and all.
Yeah.
Even when I'm doing it, I wanted to come to academy and do it. In
Mhm.
my home, even I won't feel like doing
Okay.
some chess.
So
I feel like, okay, just relax, watch a sort of thing. So when I come to, even now I'm in academy actually after
okay.
I have some work. So yeah, the vibe is different. All day people are doing chess. So even when they are not there, like it has that vibe. You feel interested to work on chess. And this full-time academy, and one more thing I want to tell is it's not only me. There are three, four more coaches, and
Mhm.
everyone contributed equally for that. So like some point of time, for example, I'm playing tournaments.
Mhm.
That like I'm working on it. So other coaches are dealing it. Sometimes like they're playing, I'm working on it. So like everyone efforts are equally important, and that's happening. So yeah.
That I'm sure, I mean, to run an academy like this, it requires, I'm sure, a lot of teamwork, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Like a lot of people have to put their efforts in together.
yeah,
Coming to Sarayu for a little bit, when was the first time you started working with her, and like, how is the feeling that now has she like now she has become a WGM?
yeah. So she came to the academy in 2022 December first week of December, something like that.
Ah,
Actually, both Deeksha and Sari joined at same time.
okay.
Almost some word like 2-3 days difference and all.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Okay. That time Deeksha was 1200 and Sari was like 1800.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Sariu is surely little bit underrated, I have to say, because she worked on her own. Usually, people who who are not from academies earlier, whom
Uh-huh.
I see working in their home and all. But when they came here, I see a lot of problems. Like they have problems with the opening repertories. They're not sorted actually.
Mhm.
They keep on changing, and they have problem with the game styles. They don't know what are their weaknesses, strengths, and they didn't work much on chess actually. They just increase the rating with their raw talent. That's I have seen with many others. Compared to the Saryu, the difference is she did some work on chess. She read books. She had some knowledge, there is no doubt. She, like, compared to the others, I think she is the best I have seen who came from outside. So, but yeah, openings, there are some issues, but the opening choices she's playing is suits her and all.
Yeah.
Everything is going fine. So, but the problem is that discipline to work regularly.
Yeah.
Anyway, even in the home you can work, but
Mhm.
in the academy it's different.
Yeah.
So with her, we just almost some 8 9 months we kept on working.
Mhm.
She had that, like, before coming here from almost 3 4 years, she stuck at 1800. She is going to 1900, coming back to 700, 18, 1900. These 2 3 ratings she's just kept on shifting. So even after came here, it happened for a while, like around 6 months, 8 months. Then she started to play well, which I can see like she has consistency in her performance and all. So I think when you are working regularly, that consistency will come from for many players. I feel she already have the discipline to wake up at morning and sleep on time. It yeah, everything is fine. Just the regular work happened here, so she got results. That's what I feel.
Yeah, and she mentioned, of course, a lot about you and how you helped her in training. And looking over her games, I picked three games from three different tournaments
Yeah.
ensured the WGM Norms. Uh, it seems like she's a very aggressive player, right? Who wants to
Yeah.
attack all the time. She
Yeah.
mentioned that with black, I always play Sicilian against T4. And how has your experience been working with her? Is she the strongest player in the academy right now in terms of
Sorry.
rating? Like, is she the strongest player in the academy right now in terms of rating?
Okay, I think others now, for example, the players who are 1400s when she crossed 2400. Now
Uh-huh.
all of them are two zeros and two ones in India
Yeah,
actually.
yeah.
All of them literally played in India, like and crossed this 2021. I think maybe there are three, four people or four, five people who are very near to her.
Hmm.
But yeah, a while ago she's the strongest. When she went to two for like from one jump from 800 to two for that time she's the strongest. Yeah. So yeah, even now it's almost same, but there are the gap is very little for the second, third, fourth players and all. Yeah. And when it comes to her style, yeah, when by the time she came to me, the style is same always. The only problem she was facing was there are few problems when you have a particular game style.
Right.
Players with aggressive game style will have problems like they don't want to take draw, they
Hmm.
don't want to play simple chess. When there is no attack, some people mess up,
Hmm.
and the overtry they don't know when. For example, especially you have a slightly bad position.
Hmm.
Okay, sometimes you have to go for counter attack. Sometimes you have to just play passive defense.
Yeah.
Because usually with players have aggressive style have the problem they don't want to defend anything. They want it. They don't want to take draws and all. And one more thing is the other coach who is working in the academy, like one of the main coach, he had experience with Saryu. His name is Varun.
Hmm.
Like from her childhood, she used to take online classes from him
Hmm.
regularly. So
Okay.
yeah, he has a very good grip on her where she is good and where she has problems. So after coming here, I think one thing she learned was like defense. She's now she's able to defend decently. Like earlier, her defense was very bad. Like when she came here, and some position understanding improved for sure. Yeah, and especially this thing when there is no direct advantage or no direct attack, she learned how to play this calm, simple chess. Just maintain some dynamism and maturely play the game. What we have to teach. So yeah, I mean now she's playing fine.
That's really wonderful to hear. And I know for a fact that there are so many more talented players from
Yeah,
Velocity Chess Academy who are coming up right now. One of the people who I was talking to you about before this interview is Pawan. Can you tell us a little bit about him and how he's progressing? I think he just made his first IM now a few days
yeah,
back.
yeah.
And
Like Pavan, right?
yes, Pawan. Pawan is who
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
speaking about. Correct.
Yeah. Okay. He's there from the academy from around 1200
Mhm.
rating. He was 10 years that point of time until he was 20 and all. He was there in the offline academy 1900 20. Then they had a different plan. They wanted to play more tournaments and they had so they're taking one-to-one coaching and all. So yeah, it's up to them. They choose. So he's consistently playing tournaments these days. So yeah, like mostly one-to-one class and you're asking about his style, right?
Yes, yes. Like
Yeah.
about him as a player, I wanted to know a bit more.
Hmm.
If you can share with us.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So he was more exactly opposite to Saryu.
Okay. Like
Like
very
he's
positional,
yeah,
sort
very
of.
positional. Okay. Now he's like trying to explore himself and all. Earlier he used to be so solid.
Hmm.
And one thing I liked him was even when he was 1400, 1500, he used to squeeze proper, like when there is a bad pawn structure for opponent, he used to squeeze properly.
Hmm.
Very good, like in that. So yeah, like our task is to make him play active chess. It's like whatever style you have always problems on the opposite style. So
Yes.
your task is
So you
to
have to learn the other style, sort of.
exactly you have to improve in your own style. At the same point, you at some point you cannot say I won't go to these positions. Like so you only if you're universal in the long run it works. If you say if you take okay, even world champions from long back like 1970s, 80s, 50s, they have a particular style. Like if you see now maybe last 3 decades, yeah, all the top players they play everything.
Yeah, they are very universal in nature. Like they play
Exactly.
aggressive, they can defend
Yeah,
everything.
it is unavoidable.
Yes.
You don't have a choice. You should be knowing everything. So that is the task when they're improving, especially with offline it works because there are so many hours in the academy. So
Mm.
like, we can teach an opening, make them play practice matches on different structures. And one advantage I always tell is in Hyderabad, you have tournaments on every weekends.
Yes.
So that's the best thing. In the quality of the tournaments will be very good. It's not like some 300-400 people and all the beginners. There will be some 50 people, less than 100. And second round, you will start playing with stronger players.
Yes.
That's very good. Even we conduct some tournaments in our academy, but with limited numbers. But yeah, so you can try different openings. You don't need to worry about the weekend results and all. Just play. Keep on playing, and it will work. So those games gets analyzed again in our class. So then, yeah. So Pawan, yeah, mostly he's positional now. Last 1 year, he's exploring more. Like he's trying more openings and trying different structures to play on. Yeah, and finally he got like he was stuck with this rating barrier like 2200, 20, like here and there. Now he suddenly increased like 2-3 tournaments. He played very well, and now he's 2377 in live.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
So like I think he needs two more IM norms, yes,
yeah,
to
two more
become an IM.
items. Yeah,
Yes. That's wonderful to hear.
yeah,
And if you can, Krishna, if you can also tell us a little bit about the national champion,
yeah,
Dikshita.
yes.
She's under 13 girls national champion right now. I met her a few times. I met her in national schools last year.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
So yeah, okay.
and then I saw her interview with our colleague this time in the under 13 one.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about her progress and her growth, if you can.
Yeah. So Dikshita, yeah, like that, as I told you, she joined around 3 years ago. So from 1200, now she's like nearly 2100, 208090 somewhere. So yeah, with Dikshita, it's sort of she's like different from other girls I have seen. Like it's because of their parents only. They're very supportive and she's very individual because of them. So I can say she is the one who attended the most number of classes in the academy until
Oh,
now.
wow.
I mean, it doesn't matter what there is. Okay, first of all, even today we don't have holiday for academy.
Uh-huh.
We just finished 4 o'clock instead of 5
Okay.
because okay, evening they have to go back to home. So like in the roads, crackers will be there. So
Yeah.
we just finished just 1 hour before. So even today she came, like many others. So only on Saturday Sunday we have break. Like she comes to academy regularly and like yeah, she's very consistent in terms of performance. Like in the last in the whole 2025, she lost rating in only one tournament. Whole 2024, she lost rating in only one tournament.
Oh, wow.
Whether she's increasing or maintaining the rating. It doesn't matter. Even the first of this is what I told them when they came to the academy, starting many players. Not all the, I mean, good players doesn't mean you'll play well all the time.
Yes, correct.
Stronger players. They mean even when they're on a bad shape, let's say they didn't play well in the first half, they can manage to maintain the rating in the second half. Somehow, instead of losing 100 points, even if you lose 40, 50, it's fine.
Hmm.
These things I got to know when after I became IM.
Yes.
Like Farooq sir told me, my coach Swayams Mishra, before I'm into coaching, he told me these things. After I became IM and I got one GM, now I know these things. But I was consistently telling my students from the rating of 1000 to yeah, people who can understand it and try to follow. I think she's one of the players. With the girls, it's little difficult to be consistent in performance because playing tournaments there are many sometimes parents they cannot come with them.
Correct.
There are many issues with her, but yeah,
Yes.
Deekshita, because she can go alone and all, she'll play all the weekend tournaments in Hyderabad, so that consistency helped in playing rating tournaments also. So the yeah.
And of course, we can see that results. She also mentioned in that interview, actually, that she travels to all these tournaments alone.
Yeah.
And how would you categorize her style as a player? As you mentioned, Sarayu is more of aggressive,
Yeah, it's
Pawan
like
sort of
positional.
positional.
She is very positional.
Okay.
So again, the task is okay because she's there here for a very long time comparative to the Sariyu or Pawan, because now she's continuing with the offline academy only. So
Yes.
the point is, yeah, we have more time to try make her try new things. I'll teach her some new opening, just give her some lines or tell her to play practice matches by seeing games. Every day she'll play like others also. She'll play practice matches in the academy and try in the weekends also. So like that, you will learn a lot of things. The task is to go to top level. You can't have the same point I said. Like she's very much capable of going to top. So she has age, she's just 13. So yeah, we're consistently trying, and she won with the Grandmaster recently. I mean, some 3-4 months ago.
Oh wow.
Dikshita.
In which
Uh,
tournament? Can you tell
in
me?
Kerala GM tournament against Manuel Petrosian,
Okay,
2019.
okay. I remember this, and it's a very high rating difference, right? Because Manuel
Yeah,
Petrosian is some
and she
264.
convincingly won the game with aggressive. Like she gave a pawn sacrifice in the opening.
Mhm.
Okay. And it's not an opening preparation, it's just the structures we explained in the class. Like sometimes, okay, how to play this. She used to have problem before that. She was playing Nimzo Queen C2. For Bishop into C3, I told her to play B into C3 sometimes,
Yeah.
just to play E4 and try to attack her.
Uh-huh.
So she kept on playing and lost sometimes. Actually, last year, almost for 5-6 months, she played the structures and lost the games. I said, okay. And like I said, because of her parent support, I can tell her to play anything.
Yes.
I know what suits her, till where she can overtry. I mean, so even if she lose, nothing will happen. Okay. Usually, I tell the players or parents to keep a 1 year target, not like every month. I have seen players increasing rating now, some 100, 200. Immediately, the next tournament, if they don't do well, their parents are unhappy or they are unhappy. Yeah. If let's say if everyone can increase even 50 points in a tournament, some 2 years, everyone can become IMGMs.
Correct, correct. I mean,
Not that tough.
but it's not that easy, right? It is the consistency which matters.
Exactly. Even the player who increased 400, 500, they might be stuck at the same rating like Sarayu for a while. That is normal. They are working on it and they're improving. So with Deekshita, that's what I can tell her anything. Okay, like try this. Their parents never question me or their parents never question her. Like
Hmm.
it's all that if she liked even when she was 10, her father was very clear. Like if she likes the class, he never asked who is teaching because she was in batch to that point of time. There was other coaching, not me or Varun. There were other coach teaching her, and she won the national schools in 2 months, with 1.5 2 months. That time she won under 11 national schools.
Yes.
So what I mean to say is, it's always that not okay. That year under 11 nationals she messed up. The main nationals she didn't do well, but yeah, like I said, whatever her result, if if when their parents ask her, she said, okay, the coaching is fine, there is no more questions. That is the important, I feel. Usually, it's always a debate about whether to believe the coaches or not to parents. I personally feel believe the kids. Ask that if they like the coaching, because see, even my academy have seen 1, 2 kids, it didn't suit them. So they didn't continue. I mean, that is very obvious. The parents were so nice. They said, "Sir, it is not. They're not able to catch up what is happening and all." So
Correct.
it's not every time. Maybe the problem with the coaching or something. Sometimes even the coaching is good, but it might not suit them.
Correct.
So it's all about the kids. If they like it, if they're ready to work this hard, it's good. It works. Otherwise, no. So that advantage I have with Deekshita more than anything. The same with Sari actually. But okay, Saryu came little late when she was almost 17 and 16, 17. So, and her financial situations, she has a lot of other problems of this financial reasons and all. Okay, Deekshita came much earlier, so it was very easy for us. She came at the age of 10. So we can just do it. Whatever experiments I wanted to do,
Correct.
she will do it. Like there is no problem with her. So that is the thing.
That's really wonderful. Krishna, thank you so much for telling us all about your students, about the Velocity Chess Academy, and I see it's progressing very well. There
Yeah.
are already so many strong players who are coming out of the academy. So congratulations to
Thank
you
you.
also for
Thank you so
Sarayu
much.
becoming WGM,
Yeah.
Deekshita becoming a National Under 13 Girls Champion. And I wish that you keep up the good work here in the
Sure,
academy.
sure, sure. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so